Hi, my name's Yuri, and today we're going to be talking about the Mongols in world history. So, in this lesson, we will be able to recall who the Mongols were, what they did, and what their historical significance was. So, first and foremost, who were the Mongols? Well, the Mongols were a group of nomads, which means they moved around from place to place. They were skilled horsemen from Mongolia. Now, if you look to your right, that red spot is where Mongolia is. And the Mongols are really known for their military, very professional, skilled military horsemen. And they ruled most of Eurasia. And Eurasia is just a fancy term for Europe and Asia during the 13th and 14th century. Now, the Mongols are really known for their expanding territory, and the reason they did this was because they needed more resources, like food and water, for their citizens and people. So therefore, they conquered other places like China, the Middle East, a lot of places in Eurasia where resources were more abundant. So if you can see on the left is before the Mongols decided to expand, and after is their end territory results. So a lot more land, a lot more resources, and a lot more power. So exercise number 1 is where did the Mongols come from? A, China, B, Mongolia, C, Japan, and D, Korea. So the answer is B, Mongolia. And if you're having trouble remembering this, just remember the word Mongol is in the word Mongolia. Fun fact, a very famous Mongolian general is Genghis Khan, and you'll see him a lot in Mongolian history, textbooks, books, just anything about Mongol and the military. So Mongols really encouraged merchants to trade, and they did this through a lot of different ways. One, they reestablished trade routes like the Silk Road, gave merchants protection through the military, so merchants would feel protected against burglars and they would want to trade more. And they allowed credit, so the merchants wouldn't have to carry around large amounts of gold and silver. Instead, they could exchange that money in their hometown or the trading ports. So Mongols are very known for their presence in China, and they made the Yuan dynasty. And they really discriminated against the Chinese in the fact that they didn't let the Chinese be in government, in high official positions in the government. They replaced Chinese culture and values, including Confucianism and the civil service exam, and they didn't allow intermarriage between the Chinese and the Mongols. So exercise number 2 is how did the Mongols encourage trade? A, gave merchants protection, B, gave everyone free gold, C, increased the food supply, or D, made everyone work. And the answer is A, gave merchants protection. So remember the Mongols gave merchants protection so they would feel safe and they would be able to trade more often. So the historical significance of the Mongols is that they spread the bubonic plague, which is a very harsh disease that spread a lot throughout Eurasia because of the Mongols. Now, if you remember from before, the territory of the Mongols was very large. And because their trade network was so large, the disease spread through different territories and nations very quickly, and a lot of people died, and the food supplies decreased a lot. So fun fact number 2, the Mongols allowed people to worship any religion, whether it was Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, anything, after they paid a religious tax. So if you like today's lesson, here are just some more videos, worksheets, and some additional information about the Mongols. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's presentation. And if you did, and please don't hesitate to contact me at yuripark39@gmail.com. Thanks so much.